Hello everyone, thank you for joining on my another live streaming. So today is the 7th of August 2020 on Friday. So let's get started. Today's topic is about candlestick patterns, and it's going to be about Harami and Tutsumi engulfing candlesticks, which are a couple of my favorite candlestick patterns. Sometimes I see these engulfings to actually capture the trading edges. So I will show you a couple of examples of how I use these engulfing patterns, and I will check the real chart examples later and show you how we can capture exactly on this Harami and Tsutsumi candlesticks and take trades. So please, if you liked today's topic already, please press a good button and make sure to subscribe and click the bell button as I do these lives every day. So today's topic is on Friday, and I will talk about the KTS strategy, case trading strategy. So I will touch on the Ichimoku, but today's topic is mainly focusing on this engulfing candlesticks. On Tuesdays and Thursdays I talk about Ichimoku, and Wednesdays, Fridays I talk about my own strategy. And Saturday, tomorrow, I will talk about some of the psychology and management related topics. So, but by the way, I just wanted to ask you that if you are hearing the background music right now, because this is on, the BGM is on right now, but wondering if you can hear that. And yeah. So anyways, so today's topic is going to be engulfing, and if you come to my website, there is a whole list of the schedule for the month of August. So today is the 7th of August and Friday, and as it says here, I will talk about Harami and Tutsumi engulfing candlesticks. Alright, so let's see who's here first, and I can see that there are AJ, Jose, and Mohammed, and Arkady, Sanjay, Henry, Begzad, and James, Arki, Vincent, Tharapol. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Okay, you can hear the BGM. Okay, that's good. Because when I listened back my previous lives, I wasn't able to listen. I wasn't able to hear the music. So just wondering if you are hearing right now. Is it too loud? No, it's okay. The volume. Please let me know if it's too loud. Then I can lower the volume. So let's get started. Hi Anna and Kelsewar, J.A., Taizo, Biju, and Pat. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Alright, so let's get started. So, do you know the engulfing candlestick patterns? And actually, this is one of my favorite engulfing patterns. So let me show you some of the chart. Oh yeah, before I do that, as a disclaimer, all these contents are basically based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do with your risk, right? So let's see. So right now, here is a EURUSD. Oh yeah, so I've seen a couple of engulfing patterns on this EURUSD, EURGBP, and EURJPY. So I will first pick up these three pairs and show you exactly how I spot these engulfing candles to take trades. But before doing that, let me do some recap. So here is a Japanese website from one of the brokers, and this is a typical engulfing candles. So this is called Tsutsumi candlestick pattern. So Tsutsumi happens when the bullish is the second candle is engulfing the previous one. So the second one is engulfing the previous one, and this is called the Tutsumi candles. And this is considered to be one of the reversing signals. And it actually become more significant when you see these B patterns. So on this B pattern, you see this is a bullish candle and this is bearish. So bearish candle is engulfing the previous bullish candle, and it can turn to backwards, to downwards this way. So ideally, how you can place the sell is you capture the breakout and place a sell, and the stop loss will be above the recent high upwards here. This is the selling confirmation, and the next example on the right is actually the opposite side. So this is the bullish engulfing. So the previous bearish candle has been engulfed by the next bullish candle. So in this case, we can expect the price go upwards this way. Typical reversal signal. So you take a buy and the close price here. Take a buy, and the stop loss will be below the recent low, which is at this level. Okay, so this is one of the engulfing candlestick pattern. And I look at this every day. Every day I look at this, and also doji breakout too. And the reason is that this is very significant in lower time frames also. So I look for it on higher time frames, but also when I take trades in 5 or 50-minute chart, I look for these confirmations, and I take this as one of the confirmations to enter. So of course I don't take it by itself to take a buy, but let's say if there is a Fibonacci retracement exactly matched on this higher level, then I will take it at the next pushback. Or if there is a stochastic gold cross, you know, there will be two confirmations. So I will look for one more confirmation to take a buy, and so on. So this can be one of the greatest confirmations to take buy or sell. So it's good to remember. So once again, this was a bearish. The first example was a bearish engulfing, and the second example was the bullish engulfing. And this is very significant. And these are one of the types of the engulfing, which is called Tsutsumi engulfing. And the other one is called Harami engulfing. So basically Harami is actually opposite. So these are Harami candles, and you will see the example B will be more significant. So the previous candle, bearish candle. So this is a bearish candle, right? And the next one, bullish candle. But the second bullish candle has been engulfed by the previous one. And this is another typical confirmation for its reversal trend. So the price, we can expect the price to go this way. Okay, bullish engulfing, another type of bullish engulfing pattern. So in this case, after the breakout once again at the recent high, you take a buy in this case, and the stop loss will be slightly below the recent low at this level here. Okay, and the next example is the bearish engulfing. So bearish candle and bullish candle. Bearish candle, bearish candle. So it can twist downwards this way. So once it breaks downwards, then it can break it. So this is a sell chance, and the stop loss will be slightly above the recent high, like here. So yeah, so this is typical type of engulfing, which are called Harami candlestick patterns. Yeah, so yeah, KYONA, actually you can find it on any time frames. You can find it on the daily chart, and you can find it on 5-minute chart also. And both are significant. Both are significant. So that's why this Harami Tsutsumi Candle, engulfing candle, is one of my KTS confirmations. So whenever I look at the market, I look for these engulfing patterns. So hold on. Yeah, so here is the PDF of the KTS. KTS is KTS trading strategy, and this is a strategy that I use to take trades. So I look at the chart in 3 different categories in different time frames, and when I take trades, I look at the 5 or 15. I take 5 or 15 to take trades. So when I take trades, when I execute trades, I look for these confirmations, and engulfing is one of the price action confirmations in mine. So if I see the engulfing, Tutsumi or Harami, then I look for other 2 confirmations, like Bollinger Bands might be squeezing at that time, and if there is a stochastic gold cross, then I take these 3 to take a buy. Okay, or if there is a dead cross in stochastics, then I take it as a selling confirmation. I take it as a selling confirmation. But anyways, you know, you can look for multiple confirmations to look for buy or sell chance. So like this, I don't take just one confirmation, but I look for multiple confirmations to take a buy or sell by following the major trend direction in higher time frames. So make sure that you know, these engulfing patterns are very powerful by itself, but if you can add more confirmations, then it can be more powerful. So alright, good to see everyone. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Sounds spot on. Alright, good to hear that. Good to hear that. Alright. Yeah, do you enter on the breakout of the candle or wait for the pullback? I enter at the breakout. Yeah. So let's say if I find a like Tsutsumi Candles, then at the breakout I take out sell. At the breakout I take a buy. I mean the close price. But once again, I don't take it by itself. Of course, I will combine other confirmations, but these can be one of the confirmations to take, which are actually my favorite candlestick patterns. So sometimes, right, in this example, these are just the Harami or Tsutsumi engulfing. But once you find, for example, like the previous candle on this Tsutsumi engulfing found to be a doji candle like this, then this is becoming more powerful. We can expect the chance for the price to reverse from there will be more higher than the candlestick with the body on the first candles. And the same is applicable on this Tsutsumi or Harami engulfing. So when you find the doji candle on the second one, then we can expect also that the price break through upwards or price breakthrough downwards, and it can be a reversal signal. Okay, so alright, yeah, I will show you the real chart examples later. So this is just a recap of your understanding of this Harami and Tsutsumi engulfing candles. Alright, so here is a chart examples. Alright, yeah, good to see you everyone. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Alright, so here is a EURUSD, and this is the daily chart. So let's move on to some of the real chart examples now. So in here, I already captured that there is a bearish engulfing Harami candles. So let me take out this red one and let me enlarge it so that you can see more closely. So here you can see the previous candle is engulfing the next one, right? So the first one is bullish candle, the next one is bearish candle. So when you see this combination of the Harami candle, at the breakout you take a sell, right? So at the breakout on this lowest price of this previous candle, you take a sell and you keep holding. Yeah, in this case it became a range, but initially you can take out some profits here. And the stop loss will be slightly above the recent high, which is at this level. So this is a typical reversal signal. So as soon as you find the Harami engulfing on the daily chart, you can look for the sell chance. I mean, after the breakout here onwards, you can look for the sell chance in this area. Until it breaks out, it might be reversing. It might go up like this way or a range, but once it breaks down, it can be more confident for its bearish trend in this case. All right. Make sure that everybody is on the same page now. All right, James. Hi, Kay. What method is stochastic set? Simple, exponential, smooth, or linear weighted? This is simple stochastics. So I use 30, 10, 10 on stochastics. Yeah, hold on. There's something wrong here. Anyways, yeah, stochastics, percent K 30, percent D 10, and slowing 10, and this is simple. Yeah, so yeah, this is a typical Harami engulfing candle. And actually, when you look at the chart right now, it is happening. The Harami engulfing is happening. Looks to be happening right now. Because when you look at the chart right now, yeah, this is kind of a hidden in the back, but the yesterday's candle on this daily chart was kind of a doji candle. The wicks pointing up and downwards quite long, and currently the price is going down on this Euro USD. So if the close price ends up within the previous high and low, then this can be the engulfing pattern. So next day, next week, sometime at the breakout, we can look for the sell chance from there. Until it breaks out, it can be in the range. But once it breaks downwards, then we can look for the sell chance in the short term. So, alright. Yep, happy Friday. Great to hear that you have a profit, Oleg. Alright, stay gold. Alright, so let's move on to EURGBP now. And I've seen a couple of engulfing patterns here too. So on this red square, I captured another engulfing pattern. So let me show it to you. Yeah, so this one was another bearish engulfing. You see the previous candle is bullish and the next one is bearish. So at the breakout, we can expect the price to go down this way. Right? In this case, it didn't go so much, but this can be one of the expectations. Yeah, I think it didn't go down because there was a recent support area here, and as a result, it was supported and went upwards this way. But this break of the engulfing, Harami engulfing was quite significant, that it may have been going downwards this way. Alright, so these were the bearish engulfing Harami candles patterns. And let's take a look at the EURJPY also. And there are a couple of engulfing patterns also. So let me spot the bearish engulfings. So these are the examples for this bearish Harami engulfing. So this one I captured it. The other one here, you see the previous candle has been the high and low has been engulfing the next couple of candles. So the highest price was here. So the highest price was here, and the lowest price was here on this candle. And the next one has been engulfed by the long big bullish candle, And also the next one has been also engulfed by this bullish candle. So at the breakout, we expect the price to go down this way. So this was a typical bearish engulfing pattern that we can place a sell. We can look for the sell chance at the breakout area in this case. And another one that I found was here. Yeah, there was another bearish engulfing. You see, there was a bullish candle. Right before there was a bullish candle, and the next candle has been engulfed by the previous one. So at the breakout, we can look for the sell chance. Yeah, at the breakout, we can look for the sell chance, and this time, the price went all the way down this way. Yeah, but if it breaks upwards, then it can be a fake, right? It became a fake as a result. So we can't look for the sell chance anymore. But when you find this bearish engulfing Harami candle, then we can expect the price go down this way after the breakout, because this is considered to be one of the most significant reversal signal. So it was uptrend before, and once you see this Harami engulfing, we can expect the price go down this way. Alright, and let's move on to the next one. So another one I found is a Tsutsumi Candle. So this is the bullish engulfing Tsutsumi here. So Tsutsumi happens when there is a previous candle has been engulfed by the next one. So the previous candle was bearish, but next bullish candle is engulfing the previous one, and as a result, we can expect this is going to reversal to the upside here this way. So at the breakout, we can look for the buy chance. Yeah, I think this is quite simple, and this is one of the confirmations I take to capture the reversal signal. And this one too. This is Harami candle, and the previous candle was bearish, and the next one to be bullish, but the next one has been engulfed by the previous one, and at the breakout we can look for the buy chance after the breakout to this way. So either way, we wait for the breakout when it's going to be reversal. And this is going to be one of the greatest confirmations to take a buy or sell at the breakouts. And these examples were actually on a daily chart, but actually we can find it in a lower time frames too. So if I switch it to the 5, we can also see these engulfing patterns. So for example, on this one is the Tsutsumi engulfing. So the previous one is being engulfed by the next one. So we can look for the buy chance at the next breakout. And the previous one, I think I've had a couple. Yeah, there you go. So the next one here was also Harami candle engulfing. So the previous candle was engulfing the next one. So at the breakout, we can look for the sell chance after the breakout, simply. And let's see, on the next one I found was here at the lower level. There was a Harami candle. So the previous highest and lowest has been engulfing the next one. So at the breakout, we can look for the buy chance. So yeah, these are some of the typical examples of these engulfings. And when you happen to find these, you can just look for the breakout. So yeah, like this one, we can look for the breakout, and we can expect the price to go upwards this way in this case. Yeah, there was another engulfing. here too. The previous candle is engulfing the next one. So at the breakout, we look for the buy chance, right? But don't take buy right after the breakout, right? We have to find multiple confirmations to take trades. So you cannot take trades this alone, but once you find it as one of the confirmations, that will be very significant to take a trade. Alright, so you can find more and more examples actually on this Harami engulfing and Tsutsumi engulfing candles. Yeah, so this is very useful, and this is the signals that I always look for as one of my confirmations. So yeah, once again I look at the stochastics, for example, and once I find this engulfing, so in this case, once I found the engulfing and once it breaks out, then I look for the gold cross on stochastics, and then I take it as second confirmation. And once I find the retracement to be one of the Fibonacci levels, then I take it as a buy chance, right? And also there is another engulfing pattern here, engulfing breakout, I take a buy here. And in this case, the stop loss will be slightly below the recent low stop loss, and I keep holding this buy. Right, of course, in the higher time frame, this should be uptrend, right? So always make sure to follow the higher time frame direction. So let's say 1 hour chart is bullish, and once I find these confirmations, I take a buy here. Yeah, so I always make sure to add like 2 or 3 confirmations to take a buy or sell. I usually don't take it by itself, but once you confirm these multiple confirmations, then the probability for the price to go towards your direction will be relatively higher in that case. Yeah. So yeah, I look at the stochastics and Bollinger Bands and these candlestick patterns. Yeah. Okay, so let me come back to some of the comments now. All right. Yep. Happy Friday. Good to see you. To see you. All right. Can I use flag top or bottom span B? Flag top or bottom span B as support or resistance? You mean Senko span B? I don't usually take the Senko span B as support or resistance. So yeah, I don't really use that way on these Senko span Bs. Yeah, potentially Senko span B can be the support or resistance to the future. But yeah, so example, in this one, yeah, it worked as a resistance, and in this case it went downwards. So yeah, sometimes it works as a support resistance, but I don't see this Senko span B that way, because the price might break upwards on this Senko span B. So yeah, once again I recommend you to look at some other confirmations along with the Senko span B. So for example, in this case, I would draw the horizontal line like this, and once I see the reversal signal, the former support has been becoming a resistance a couple of times, and along with this is Senko span B, then it can be more confident to be bearish from here. And also once you find a like an engulfing candle here, then that might also confirm you for this bearish trend from here. But yeah, usually I don't take the Senko span B as a support of resistance by itself. Yeah. Okay, Sander, Harami means a very bad word. This candle formation is basically changing the previous trend. So those who were on that trend are using a bad word to this candlestick Harami candle. yeah, so basically this is engulfing. So Harami is actually this type of trend, reversal signal. The previous high and low is engulfing the next high and low, and simply that's the Harami candle, and this is the potential reversal signal. Yeah, and that's the point that I wanted to make today. All right, I say, do you look to the chart in the morning, afternoon, and night? And if you capture a good trend in the morning, how much time do you stay watching the chart? I want to know your approach to the chart. Oh yeah, so every morning, evening, afternoon, evening, I look at the chart between 30 minutes to 1 hour. So yesterday, for example, I wasn't look at the chart in the morning and afternoon because I was doing something else and I was quite busy. So I was only looking at the chart at night yesterday. But yeah, once I take a trade, once I capture the edge, then I usually look at the chart until I can set the break-even line. But it doesn't mean that I stick to the chart. So to be more practical, here is what I usually do in the morning time and afternoon, evening. So let me show you my routine, just as an example. So let's say EURUSD. Oh, I was looking at the AUD-USD previously. So let's take this one. All right. So let's say this is morning time at 8 or 9 a.m. Japan time. So I wake up, open up the chart like this, and find that the daily chart is up. So first of all, I only look at the top-down analysis. So I look at the daily chart first and break it down to lower time frames. So in this daily chart, Senko span A up, B up. Yeah, B is the lower part. Sorry, A is the upper part. So B up, A up, and Kijun Sen upwards. And there is a nice N wave consecutive here. So I can see that this is uptrend. So I look at the lower time frame. So I look at the 1 or 30. And in 1, hold on, let me take this one out. And in 1, okay, the Kijun Sen's flat. And Kumo's retracing backwards. Kumo Senko span 8 retracing backwards, and it might twist bearish Kumo anytime soon. So as soon as I see this Kumo to be flat and Kijun Sen flat, I don't take this time frame, but I look at the 30-minute chart. And okay, 30-minute chart also Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so I don't look at the lower time frame. And I talk about all these right now, so it's taking like 2 or 3 minutes now. But when I look at the chart, it only takes like 20 to 30 seconds on one pair. And I do this analysis on all these pairs first in the morning and afternoon and evening time. I look at the daily chart and lower time frames. And once I capture the trend, and once I can confirm it in mid time frames, then I look at the 5 or 15. So I look at the 15 first, and let's say this is, so let's say like a 1 hour is uptrending, then I look for the chance to buy. In this 15 or 5, I look for the chance to buy. So I draw lines, I draw Fibonacci retracement, and I look at the candlestick patterns and stochastic exponential bands to add more confirmations to take a buy in this case. And I think it takes only like 1 minute, 2 minutes to confirm this. So altogether in one currency pair, after once I open the daily chart and take trades, I think it only takes like 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes for sure. I take trades. Yeah, so you can have an idea of how I look at the currency pair and take trades now. So for example, I draw the Fibonacci retracement in this case, like this. and I can see that the price has been bouncing off of 61.8%, and 5% is kind of breaking downwards. So I won't look for the buy chance anyways. But once I see other confirmations, take a buy. For example, stochastic gold cross or a trend line can be also drawn. So if I take the trend line like this way, and once I find the price to be supported by the trend line, I take a buy. And I might see the engulfing pattern here too. In 5, I might see an engulfing pattern in this 15-minute chart. So in that case, I would take that as one of the confirmations to take a buy from there. So these are the routine of mine, and I do these in all pairs. All these pairs on my watch list. But once I don't find the trend in higher time frames on any pairs in the morning, then I just shut down the PC. I just shut down the chart and come back to the chart at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. in Japan time once the London session starts. And then if I don't still see any trends on these pairs, then I will come back to the chart again at 9 p.m., 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. in Japan time. And if I still don't see any trends, then I just don't take any trades on that day. If I happen to see a trend, then I look for the buy or sell chances like this. And that is my routine. So I think the way I take trades, the way I analyze a chart and take trades is very simple. Because like I said yesterday, for me, time efficiency is very important. I want to minimize the chart to look at the time to look at the chart, but I want to maximize the profit. And I think this is a very important mindset as a Forex or any trader, because we don't get paid according to how much time we see the market, but we get paid according to according to whether we are right or not, and towards your direction, towards your analysis. So that's why I try to decrease the time to look at the chart, and once I find it, I just take it, and I try to extend the profit as much as possible. Yep, alright. Asi, yep, you're welcome. I hope it helps you to look at the chart every day. Alright. Cyber, love Ichimoku. Alright. And Vinay, hi, help me understand exit point by Ichimoku. I fail to find it. What other things we should consider? So when I exit, first of all, I look at the Kijun-sen angle, and once it goes flat, then that will be an exit timing. Yeah, and also Kumo angle too. Once the Kumo goes flat, then that will be another exit timing too. Yeah. And I've talked about this exit timing or trend analysis on this on my KTS playlist. So yeah, you can come to my website and you can come to the home. And once you come to the home, you scroll down a little bit, and there is a playlist for this for my strategy. So click on this one, and there will be a playlist like this. Then yeah, you can watch these videos for my strategy, because Ichimoku lines are very unique and very simple, so to speak, and you can capture exactly when the trend happens, when it exactly ends, by looking at the angles of Kijun-sen and Senko span A and B, and that's what I do. That's what I take. So you can look at the essence of Senko span B and A of Ichimoku, and also the angle length and thickness of Ichimoku Kumo cloud. This will be also useful to capture trend and range differentiation. And there are a couple more good videos about that too. Alright. Aditya, alright. And Assad, best moving average for 1 hour time frame. Alright. Henry, good evening. Good to see you. Yesterday, did you take any trades? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, today I haven't, but yesterday I took one trade. Alright, Johnny, good to see you. Alright. Alright, Prashant, hi Kay, do you take trades on Friday? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And yeah, so through Monday to Friday, whenever I see a chance, whenever I see a trend, then I take a trade. Alright, 10. Do you use candlestick patterns in all time frames? I would prefer higher time frames like quarter daily chart. What is your point? Yes, I use the candlestick patterns in all time frames. Yes, because these are one of the confirmations to take a buy or sell in lower time frames. So I value price action and I value the line and these candlestick patterns in lower time frames too, 5 or 15-minute chart. Alright. Alright, Cyber, nice routine. Time efficiency, congratulations, Super key. Alright. Sure, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Sorry if that's not the good meaning in some part of the world of a harami, but if you get the idea, then it's okay. I mean, in Japan, harami is not really good word. I mean, this is the old word, but we still just use it because it means the technical analysis basis. Yeah. Sometimes some of the Japanese words that are old are kind of harsh, and it doesn't really mean a good thing. But yeah, we just keep using it because for now it's becoming norm in Japan. So engulfing will be a better word than saying harami, maybe. Alright, Sundar. Hi Kay, there are some great Indian stocks. Hope you open another channel to analyze Indian stock daily. We will happy to join. Yeah, the thing is I don't really take trades on Indian stocks and I'm not really familiar with that. So I look at the Nifty, right? I give the analysis on Nifty, but yeah, I don't really focus on the Indian stock market. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I will be ending the live in about 5 minutes for now. So in Tokyo, Japan, it's quite a hot right now. It's about 35 Celsius degrees, and it's quite hot, humid. I was at the gym today, and yeah, outside was very humid. Inside was okay, but it's quite hot right now. So I hope nobody gets unhealthy. Yeah, the weather is changing, and the COVID-19 is still around in town. So in that sense, I hope everybody be healthy in wherever you live. Yeah. So I guess after closing this public live, I will look at a couple of other pairs, and if I find any trading edges, then I will take it. Otherwise, I will just shut down these charts and do other things. Oh yeah, I have to take my dog for a walk, so I will do that later. Alright, why you don't analyze all of the Forex pairs? Because if I spread my teaching on all these pairs, then it might confuse you. So it's better to stick with one or two or three currency pair when it comes to studying some techniques. But every Sunday, I talk about all these pairs and commodities and indexes as my weekly Ichimoku Forex forecast. So if you want to see the analysis on these pairs, then you can watch this one on Sundays. Always loving the background music. Okay, yeah, it's a relaxing music, I hope. Yeah. Snowing in South Australia right now. Oh yeah. Yeah, it must be very cold in south part of Australia by now. I have a COVID bod. Alright, Sam, hello, I'm new. How to follow the second live, the subscription. Oh, the Ichimoku live. So on this Ichimoku community, there are twice of lives every week, and the next one is going to be tomorrow on Saturday, after the public live. So, and you will receive an announcement through the Discord. So yeah, tomorrow after the public live, there will be another Ichimoku membership live, and that will be a Q&A session. I will try to answer these questions that are sent to the Discord tomorrow, and answer these questions. Alright, Keion, yeah, you have a nice weekend also. Oh, Pat, hi Kay, I missed yesterday membership live. Can you tell me if it is available in your playlist for review? Yeah, all the Ichimoku membership lives are saved on the archive. So, and there is a playlist of Ichimoku membership lives. So you can click on that one. Well, actually, the videos are also uploaded on the Discord. So you can click that one and do the review. Right, come to the education tab, and you must be able to find the playlist, and you can find the yesterday's membership live there. Alright, Oleg, yeah, you have a great weekend, and everybody, thank you for joining today. So I hope you have a great weekend, and tomorrow I will talk about some other psychological and money management related topic, because tomorrow the market is closed. So I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, you have a great weekend, great rest of your day today on Happy Friday, and have a great weekend. Alright, so thank you for joining as usual, and stay healthy, stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.